It wouldn't matter if I got 10 years in prison, that the regret that I have from that choice, from this whole case, the whole scenario, the whole situation that happened, I'll have to live with that forever, you know. I'm gonna be away from my children. I'm gonna
family, and he has a beautiful home, and that I would just ask that you would take into consideration that, and that you would show leniency and mercy when you sentence him today.
Thank you.
You're under thank you. Ms. Hearn.
Same thing, Ms. Hearn.
Your Honor, my name's Caitlin Hearn. I'm Raymond's girlfriend. I'd like to start by saying that he is a wonderful man. He obviously made a mistake, and he holds himself completely accountable for the mistakes he has made. He's a great father. He's the sole provider for our home and our family, and a lot of people depend on him, so I ask that you please show mercy when you make your decision. Thank you.
Thank you. Anything else?
Thank you, Judge. Mr. Shad would like to address the court and explain his actions and why they occurred.
All right.
Thank you.
Mr. Shad?
Go ahead. Would you like him at podium, Judge?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor. To bear with me for a second, because my emotions are high, I just get like that sometimes. I want to say first and foremost, I know that I disappointed you. I disappointed this court. I disappointed my family, and I disappointed myself. You know, you guys put faith in me to come here for sentence, and I didn't do that. It's like, it was just really hard for me to come turn myself in for something. Even though I know I did it, and I wouldn't even call it a mistake. I call it a poor choice, you know. I feel like I really don't know the difference between a poor choice and a mistake, but I feel like that's a better word for it, is a poor choice. I feel like a mistake's something that happens once and you fix it. You know, I've made a lot of poor choices over my life. The day before court, I had got high. I just had a lot on my mind, a lot of pressure. I was thinking about like how I was not going to be around my family, what they were going to do without me, how they're going to make a way out here. The day before court, I got high, and I had full intentions of coming here the day of court, even with getting high. And I freaked out, and the methamphetamines kind of just like put my paranoia at all time, like all my emotions just got real high, higher than they already were. I got high and I messed up, man. And there's no excuse for cutting my ankle monitor off. You know, I've sat for days and weeks, even my whole time out on the run with warrants. I thought about what am I gonna say? You know, why the heck did I cut the ankle monitor off? And the only thing I can say is that just the pressure got hard on me, and when I got high, that made it worse, and I just kind of blasted off with an irrational choice and didn't think about it till after, and after was too late. I think that it wouldn't matter if I got 10 years in prison, that the regret that I have from that choice, from this whole case, the whole scenario, the whole situation that happened, I'll have to live with that forever. You know, I'm going to be away from my children. I'm going to be away from the people that look up to me. And this ain't, like right now, I'm not a person that they should look up to. I made some poor choices, and I hope that they never make them. And I don't want to be repetitive, so I just hope that you consider everything I said in sentence, and I'm not asking for leniency. I'm not asking for anything other than just to consider what I said, and I ask for some type of treatment along my sentence if I could get that. That's about it, Your Honor. I appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to what I have to say.
Well, Mr. Shad, you certainly made a bad situation worse by cutting off your monitor and not appearing for sentencing. Had you done that, you would already have served your time and been out getting treatment and getting the help and being with your family and kids. But I don't know, you just compounded the problem. The court has considered the statements made here today, the pre-sentence investigation, the purposes and principles of sentencing, the relevance, seriousness, and recidivism factors. Under case 41378, the court will order you to serve 24 months in prison on the failure to comply. Ordered to serve 6 months in prison on the obstructing official business, that by law to be served prior to and consecutive to the 24 months. On the criminal damaging 188 days in the Warren County Jail, that to be served concurrent with count 1. Under case number 42815, the court orders you to serve 12 months in prison, that to be served concurrent with case number 41378. Do we have a jail time credit update?
9 days, Your Honor.
You have 9 days jail time credit. The court finds that you're indigent for the purpose of any fines, costs, or other financial sanctions. Now, you are also subject to a mandatory period of post-release control, which means upon your release, the Adult Parole Authority will supervise you for a period of not less than 1 year nor more than 3 years. If you violate those rules of supervision, you can be returned to prison for up to 1/2 of this court's original sentence by the Adult Parole Authority. If your violation is that you commit another felony, you can be returned to prison for 1 year, or the period that you have left on PRC, whichever is longer, that time would run consecutive to any additional prison time you get sentenced to. Mr. Goodyear, do you have something?
Judge, no, I was just listening.
Okay. Now, there may be opportunities for you to receive up to 1 day per month for participating in certain education, vocation, or other programs sponsored by the Department of Corrections. You do have a right to appeal the court's decision of your sentence to the 12th District Court of Appeals. If you want to appeal, you must file your notice of appeal within 30 days of today's date. If you can't afford to pay for the transcript or anything necessary for your appeal, including an attorney, all of that can be provided to you at no cost.
Judge, there is one thing. I wanted to let you finish. I'm sorry. There's a license suspension with the failure to comply. So it's a class 2, 3 years to life.
I'm going to issue a 5-year operator license suspension effective today.
And Judge, do I understand that the aggregate term ODRC would be 30 months with credit?
30 months credit for time served.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck to you, my friend.
Thanks, Louis.
Thank you, sir.